On TradingView, go to Indicators and search for Moving Average Ribbon. This is a built-in indicator on TradingView, and with this one indicator, you can add all 4 EMAs to the chart even if you are using the free version. These EMA settings are very interesting because they can help you spot when an old trend is losing control and when a new trend is starting to build. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact EMA setup, what each line is doing, and then I will show you a reversal trading strategy built around these EMAs step by step. Now let's set everything up properly. Open the settings of the moving average ribbon and first change the moving average type to EMA, because we want exponential moving averages here. Then change the lengths to 4, 8, 32, and 64. These numbers are based on powers of 2, and these types of values are commonly used in algorithmic trading systems because many traders believe market movement often behaves in a balanced way around these kinds of numbers. Now set the colors as well so the chart becomes easy to read. Set the 4 EMA to red, the 8 EMA to white, the 32 EMA to yellow, and the 64 EMA to green. If you follow my exact settings, it will be easier for you to follow the strategy I share later in the video. After that, go to the Style tab and increase the thickness of all the lines so you can track them more clearly on the chart. Now let's understand what each EMA is doing because that part matters a lot. The green EMA, which is the 64 EMA, is the main trend line in this setup. We use it to understand the broader direction of the market and to spot possible trend changes. The yellow EMA, which is the 32 EMA, helps us read the midterm momentum. Then the white 8 EMA and the red 4 EMA help us read short-term momentum. So in simple words, the green EMA is the big picture, the yellow EMA is the medium picture, and the red and white EMAs help us fine-tune the entry. This is a reversal strategy, which means we are not trying to jump into an already mature move. We are trying to catch the moment when one trend is ending and another trend is starting. That is why the confirmations here are layered. We do not enter from one signal alone. We build the setup step by step until everything lines up. Let's start with the buy trade rules. The first thing we want is for price to cross above the green 64 EMA. If price was trading below the green line and then moves above it, that is our first clue that the previous downtrend may be ending and a new bullish move may be starting. But this by itself is not enough. A single crossover does not mean the reversal is real. Sometimes price only pokes above the line and then falls right back down. So we wait for more confirmation. The second step is the yellow 32 EMA crossing above the green 64 EMA. Once that happens, it tells us that not only has price moved above the main trend line, but even in the medium-term view, bullish momentum is starting to build. That gives the setup more strength, but even then, we still do not enter immediately. Now we wait for a pullback. And this part is very important because the pullback tells us whether this reversal is real or not. If the new bullish momentum is actually strong, then after the pullback, price should stabilize and continue higher. But if the old bearish pressure is still stronger, price will usually fail and roll back down. That is why this pullback phase is where the best confirmation comes from.
Do you feel like everyone around you benefits from artificial intelligence, but you have no idea where to start? Don't wait any longer. Start today. Our free trading bot is simple to use, powered by artificial intelligence, and can earn you up to 1% profit every single day. Over 500 members have already joined. Click the link below now to get free access. This is your chance to harness the power of AI and take a step toward a financial boost.
To track the pullback, we use the short-term EMAs, the red 4 EMA and the white 8 EMA. In a bullish setup, when the red EMA drops below the white EMA, that tells us a pullback is probably happening. Then we wait for the red EMA to cross back above the white EMA. That tells us the pullback may be ending and short-term bullish momentum may be returning. But I still want one more layer of confirmation, and that is price action. In a buy trade setup, before the pullback starts, price usually forms a swing high. That swing high can act as a resistance level. So once we get the signal that the pullback may be ending, we mark that swing high and wait for price to close above it. If price can break that level and close above it, then we have much stronger confirmation that the reversal is real and that a new uptrend is likely forming. When all of that happens, the buy entry is confirmed. The stop loss can go below the pullback low, and the take profit can be set at a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio. Now let's go to the sell trade setup. The logic is exactly the same, just flipped in the opposite direction. First, we want price to cross below the green 64 EMA. If price was above the green line and then moves below it, that is the first clue that the previous uptrend may be ending and a bearish reversal may be starting. But again, this alone is not enough, because price can easily dip below the EMA and then recover. The second step is the yellow 32 EMA crossing below the green 64 EMA. That tells us that even in the medium-term view, downside momentum is starting to build. Now the setup has more weight, but we still do not enter yet. We still want the pullback. In a sell setup, the pullback is tracked using the same red and white EMAs. When the red 4 EMA moves above the white 8 EMA, that tells us a pullback is probably happening. Then when the red EMA crosses back below the white EMA, that tells us the pullback may be ending and bearish momentum may be returning. Now we add the final price action confirmation. In a sell setup, before the pullback starts, price usually forms a swing low. That low can act as support. So once we get the signal that the pullback may be ending, we mark that swing low and wait for price to close below it. If price can break that level and close below it, then the sell signal becomes much stronger, because that shows the market is not only rolling over from the pullback, but also breaking structure to the downside. When all of that lines up, the sell trade entry is confirmed. The stop loss can go above the pullback high, and the take profit can again be placed at a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio. What makes this EMA setup powerful is that every line has a job. The green EMA tells you the main trend condition. The yellow EMA confirms whether midterm momentum is shifting with that new direction. Then the red and white EMAs help you time the pullback and the end of the pullback. And after that, price action gives you the final confirmation through the break of structure. So instead of taking random EMA crossovers, you are building a full story before entering the trade. But always remember this: even with all these confirmations, you will still get losing trades sometimes. No strategy has a perfect win rate. That is why risk management matters just as much as the setup itself. That is it for this one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer as soon as possible. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you do not miss the next video. See you in the next one, and good luck with your trading.